doing? No, I genuinely want to know, what the fuck are you doing? What do you think this is going to do to you, and where is this going to take you? You think it's going to make you skinny? It's not. It's not. Let me tell you something. As someone who had eating disorder all her teenage years, it doesn't get better. I remember being 90 pounds, 88 pounds, 85 pounds. I was not happy. Now, for me, my eating disorder started the age of 16 with a lot of body shaming from my own best friend, and then little things led to another thing. It started from trying to be healthy, then it went into this dark tunnel, and I never got out of it because I didn't get the chance, because then I got acid reflux, which means I wasn't able to eat 99.9% of the foods, and I had to suffer even more. And now I'm at a point where I fought all those things and I can eat most things, and I'm the happiest I ever been. But guess what? My biggest regret is that I wish I could go back and eat all those foods. Starving yourself will not make you happy. You will be skinny as fuck and you will still hate yourself. But you know what it will do? Let me tell you what it will do. It will lower your metabolism. That's all it's gonna do. Your metabolism will be dead. So when you eat even something small, something tiny, you will bloat. You will feel fat even if you're not fat. When you decide to finally eat, you're going to feel fat, you're going to get bloated, you're going to get acne, you're gonna feel like you're doing something wrong, and your body will not be able to digest. You know why? Because you've been starving yourself for years. I'm 23 years old. This is not a video about my eating disorder, and it's not a video about my acid reflux. This is a video for me to let you know to eat. So you can do the bare minimum things like shower, and go out and have fun, and not look at calories or the menu before you go to a restaurant. I'm at a point in my life where I eat whatever I want. Do you think I'm fat? And no, I'm not gonna say, oh, fat and skinny doesn't matter, because it matters. If it didn't matter, you wouldn't be watching this video. If you didn't give a fuck about being fat, and if you were looking for body positivity, you would not have clicked on this video. You're scared of being fat, but I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get fat just because you eat lunch or dinner or snacks. Those things are not going to make you fat. And the people you've been watching, or the what I eat in a days you've been watching, even if you eat exactly like them, you will never look like them. Ever. Can you guess how I eat? I eat like trash. And safe. Because, you know, acid reflux, chronic illnesses, I do both. And this is the healthiest and the best I ever looked in my entire goddamn life. Life is a lot better when you eat. And when you allow yourself to eat, it will take a year or two. It won't be like magic where your body just fixes itself, but you're going to get better. Because one day you will look back and you will see how far you made it. You'll be in your 20s, you'll be in your 30s, you'll be in your 40s, and you won't look back and regret. You know, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, I wish I starved myself more. You're gonna look back and be like, I wish I ate. You know how much I regret my high school days? There were so many places, so many restaurants I went to that I just ate a bite and I would throw it away. I would pretend to be someone who, you know, just doesn't like dessert, doesn't drink her calories, doesn't like XYZ. I had my whole personality around my eating disorder. That wasn't even who I was. You don't even know who you are outside of it. You're drowning in the voices of your head. And maybe if you get something out of it, I will share my eating disorder story. But for now, just feed yourself. You're not gonna get any skinnier. And do you really want to be the skinny because you starved yourself? Don't you want to be like healthy, good-looking person instead of a person who's just bones? This is the first time in my life where my rib cage is not showing. My hair is a lot healthier than it's ever been. Just because you eat bare minimum food, you're not gonna get fat. And you're missing out on memories. Give yourself time to eat, time to breathe. Slowly start eating if you've been starving for a really long time. I'm not telling you to eat so you can live your best life. I'm telling you to eat because you are wasting your life away. Because I wish someone told me that. I have a lot of regrets in life. But the biggest one is not eating that cake, that candy, and not to mention how it affects your relationship with people. I remember being angry at my friends or my family and here and there because they were force-feeding me. And, you know, saying no to events because there was food. Saying no to things because there was food. Your relationships, your friendships, all of those things change when you feed yourself because you're a nicer, happier person. I'm just making this video so you know that you need to eat. No matter what, you need to eat. Even if you think you're fat, you need to eat. Even if you are fat and you hate it, you need to eat. You still need to eat. Give yourself some time. Because you don't know how life works. When I was drowning in eating disorder, I didn't think I would get acid reflux. And the second I got it, I couldn't even drink water. The water would come up. Tiny things I would eat would get stuck. And at that moment, I knew I f***ed up. Because I was in the hospitals eating the bare minimum foods. My body didn't know how to digest it. And I had to suffer for years. And that led me to have binging disorder. Because I was starving myself and now I have acid reflux, but I can't eat shit and now I'm binging. It was a mess. I'm 23 now. All that started when I was 16. I didn't get the chance to heal normally. Even now, I can't just eat whatever. When I eat like donuts and desserts, I have to keep in mind that I don't want to trigger my acid reflux. I can't have spicy food ever again. I'm a brown woman. I can't have my own Pakistani food ever again. I will never be at a point of my recovery where I'll be able to face that fear food. But you can. Don't wait until you have chronic illnesses that take away the ability, because right now you have the choice and you're making the choice to starve yourself. But one day you might not have that choice because nothing is written. So don't wait until you don't have the choice, because the second you don't have the choice, the eating disorder voice goes out of the window. Suddenly you wish you ate. Suddenly you wish you did XYZ. I don't have that choice anymore. I had to work very hard to be at a point where I can heal myself and still eat those foods. Take care of yourself. You are already struggling with food. You shouldn't be watching content that's telling you to eat less than numbers or giving you healthy meals. No. Watch content where people have normal relationships with food, where they're eating and they're not feeling guilty. Change the way you see your content. Change the way you speak about yourself. Change the way you speak to people about it. A lot of these things need to change for you to change your mindset. My Instagram does not look like vegan, calorie counting bullshit no more. It looks like fun, people making cakes or funny memes or funny videos. Change your content. It affects the way you live your life. I love you. The battery is running out, but I had a feeling that someone needs to know that they need to eat. And it starts from baby steps. Removing the shitty content that's telling you to track your calories, being nice to yourself, looking yourself in the mirror and know that you are pretty. Even if you're not trendy pretty, you're enough. You've been enough.